Alright, what up, y'all? It's finally here, guys. I've been waiting to play this game. I've been waiting for this for so long to play this game again. I've been waiting for an excuse to put some more hours back into this game and start over. So here we are. We're playing The Witcher 3. Ooh, baby! Witcher Wednesdays. I think that's what we're gonna do. Cyber Mondays, Witcher Wednesdays. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will be Battlefield. Because, man, do I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I also really love Battlefield, so it's tough. It's tough, but we'll see. Let's get right into it. Brand new game. Wow, that's loud. I might be able to crank that down a little bit. All right, new game. Here we are. Fresh start. You know we're doing Death March. We're playing it on the hardest difficulty, of course. Tutorials off. Nope. All right. Cinematics were always like absolutely badass. As my new video just went live momentarily on the old YouTube, so feel free to head on over there and check it out. Dude, that bird going through that guy's face is absolutely insane. Get ready. Oh, shit, dude. They don't hold anything back in this universe, in this game, that's for sure. They hold nothing back. Oh, it's been a while since I played this game. Like I said, I've been just waiting for an excuse to play this. Played like I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes last night before I went to bed. You don't actually, I mean, there's some pretty good, like, solidly scaled battles, but it's definitely not quite as on par with this opening scene. Dude, that score, man, that music, oh. Oh yeah, the closed captioning. I always forget to turn these on. There we go, they should be on now. I always forget. Oh, yeah. And yes, we are playing the performance mode. The ray tracing mode is cool. I'll show you the difference between the two here real quick in the beginning, and we'll get our, because actually it's the global illumination is actually a lot better at like night and interiors, like darker areas is where you really notice the global illumination.
I don't find that amusing.
Fuck, I don't know what that is, dude, but if that thing came after my junk, dude. Woo! Oh god, dude, I'm gonna get demonetized. I gotta like, there's like, is there a no nudity?
Amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
Oh man, hang on a second. Let me
You promised Ciri would train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Alright, we're not gonna see anything too bad. We'll see some butts for a minute. I think butts are okay.
So, later then.
If I see boobies, I'm gonna have to do the be right back screen. So hang on. I don't know if there's like a no nudity. I might, let me go back to the title screen and check it out. I don't remember. I will have to turn off nudity if it's possible. So hang on. She should be dressed now. Oh, hang on. Alright, we're doing BRB. Aha, back! Alright, we're back. It was a false alarm. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I couldn't remember if boobies come out in this first scene or not. Alright, so here it is. Alright, so you guys probably want to see real quick the difference. So, I mean, the texture models look better. The hair models are better. That's right off the bat. You can see I actually played a little bit of the last gen last night just to see what it was like and recorded a little bit of footage and stuff. But, alright, so now we'll go to options. Display. Turn on ray tracing. So instantaneously you can see shadows, like the difference between the shadows and stuff. Now I don't know if there are screen space reflections or not, or I know there's SSR, but I don't know if there's ray trace reflections.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, you can see Ciri down there doing her thing. Let me go options, audio, headphones. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what else I need to turn off actually is sound. Let me turn that off actually. Okay. That looks pretty damn good. But now this is what I mean by outside and stuff. You're not gonna see much of a difference. There's definitely a difference, especially on like the far over by like the mountains. You can definitely tell, like those far mountains there. But I mean, it's just it's hard to go back to 30 FPS even for ray tracing. But all right, let me go back to the main menu. Go save. All right, that's fine. Quit the menu real quick. Let's check it out. Let me see. Options. Let me see if it's under any of this. No, we'll do close for all of them for now, for the camera. Not there. I turned off motion blur, camera lens effect. Turned off all that. Camera lens effect is new to the next gen version, by the way. That is new. Oh, I don't see anything about... That's rough. I don't see anything about it. Damn it. Alright, we'll just have to be on our toes, guys. We'll just have to be on our toes and try not to get demonetized. Or, like, I don't know. I don't know, like, how much trouble I'd really get in, but... We'll just have to be... We'll have to just be smart. An old sword you don't use anymore. Don't toss it out. Crossman get dismantled for parts. Alright, let's go talk to Yen real quick. I'm probably gonna skip through the tutorials. I don't know.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive. Not to mention
I'm curious if the tutorials have changed. Alright. Unconstructed, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time.
Oh,
to
big
get back
softy,
there.
Geralt.
Go and train with her. Then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Not now. Ciri awaits.
Damn,
Isn't there
Yen.
something you ought to be doing?
Dude, those eyes, though. Alright, what's your sense here?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Alright. Anything else I can investigate? We get a little, Oh, here we go, yep.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
True, I actually prefer, like silver gold or, like, white gold, sorry. I don't really like the color of
You're
gold that
running out
much.
of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Oh, here we go. Start of the adventure. It's the beginning of the adventure here. Well, not really. This is actually just like a... Well, you'll see. You'll see. I don't want to spoil everything. I've played this game many times, many times.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
I played this game even more than Cyberpunk. I'm like, oh, dude, I love CDPR games, dude. Bethesda and CDPR games are some of my favorite.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master.
The old man fell
These
asleep.
lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds
It's
your
dangerous.
errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Big
Why the
softy
hell
Geralt.
not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Pretty nimble. I'll give her that, but oh, see, that's just too much flair, not enough substance. That's the problem.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you
Sounds-
best behave.
Yeah, fuck that.
Come on. We'll
Oh, no
practice
part
with
of
the others
that.
down below.
Shall we run the walls?
All right. So I guess we'll go through the tutorials just to see. I want to see if anything's changed
Of course.
besides
It's
the
a Witcher
controls, which
school
I'm
or an
actually a
elven
little,
bathhouse?
unfamiliar with.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Why jump again? I literally don't remember how to jump. Oh, okay. Let's
What did I
circle.
tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Along here. Not even sprinting. This has got to be the easiest challenge ever. Apparently fall damage is adjusted, which is kind of cool. Let's go down here. Smoked her.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Damn.
So you did.
Got schooled, old man.
Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Oh, she's spicy.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
She's
Well,
clever.
You're a quick study.
Clever.
Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the
Sit up a little
fundamentals or
bit.
go right to free training?
Let's see. Let's see the combat tutorial. Let's see if anything. Nothing changed in the free run, so we'll see if anything changed
Should
with
work
this.
on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt. Quick uppercuts. 1, 2, 3.
Take that.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Siri. Footwork.
Come on.
Remember.
At them.
Watch you, bitch.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber.
Oh, I gotta
today.
roll out of the way.
Do it
Okay.
again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber today.
I actually don't remember
Do
how
it
to
again.
roll. Oh, I think maybe I have to.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today.
I don't remember how to
Do it
roll.
again.
Oh, okay, there we go. I gotta see if I can adjust my dead zones. Hang on a second. I really hope I can. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Oh gosh. Got me, Field. Got me, buddy.
See how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to carry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter strike!
Slice your junk.
Come on! At them!
Get out of here, Vesemir, you old bastard.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
Dude, my lipstick's pretty messed up. So if you see my character just randomly moving, that's why. Well, at least it was during the early game. I got you. You did. What am I doing here? Cast a Quen sign?
Stop showing off, Geralt.
It's gonna make me do this.
What the blazes are you doing?
I'm gonna be honest with you, you got stick drifted. Oh, bad, dude, bad. Okay. Like, won't let me pass.
Tomfoolery! Enough!
Well, it won't let me. I don't know what to say.
I'm too old for this shit. Stop showing off, Geralt.
Have I gone dumb? I don't know. Controller settings here. Cast sign. Hold.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see.
Okay, there we go. I figured it out.
Geralt. I want to see sparks.
I think it's because I turned the hood off, so I might have to.
What?
Got it.
For the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Got it.
Geralt,
Cast sign.
Come on.
Use the art sign.
See that, Ciri?
X.
Art will
Okay.
knock anyone or anything off balance. Time for Axie.
Let me go back to. I think I might have turned my hood off or something. So hang on. HUD visibility is on. Nope, that's not right. HUD size is small. I did do that. Left like everything on except for control hints. Oh, I turned those off. Okay. That's what I turned off. There we go.
Hate this feeling.
Axie. There we go.
Really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
The hell's Erden? Y. Or
See,
triangle.
Ciri, couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Fuck do I throw a bomb?
At them.
R1. Got it. Alright, controls are all coming back to me. Sorry about that, guys. I was like... Told you it's been a while since I played the game. Been a little while. I'm heading over here. Definitely stood... Oh, now am I going to use the crossbow? Is that what's about to happen? Oh, throw a bomb.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Got it. Yeah, dude, the stick drift issues are tough. So I turned off tutorials in the like gameplay settings, but I figured during the tutorial they would still show up. So that's on me, guys. That's on me.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all
It's on me,
the
guys.
swords
Totally.
at Kaer Morhen.
Just figuring out the ins and outs of the game.
Helmet.
Definitely up the textures though. I can definitely say that.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
The upgrade. Hell yeah, it's free. Got it at midnight. Well, actually, I got it at 12:20 to be exact. This is when I got it.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
That makes me excited. Gosh, that makes me excited. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I might have to download it for the fiance when she finally is able to get back here. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
All right. I dreamt of Kaer Morhen. Rather not talk about it. Oh, we'll get right into it. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty. Sad thing is, she could have been here yesterday, but her car battery was dead, dude. That sucks, dude. Cars. Dude, everybody's having car issues.
Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Sorry, guys. Just shutting off my TV real quick. The battery thing does seem to happen pretty fast for cars. Is that true? Does it happen like faster down that way or something? I actually didn't know that. We will now. We will. Not worried about that. Then we train Siri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids.
Dude,
who
this
were
game on
faster,
PC now with
stronger,
Ultra Plus
none had her
looks
character.
phenomenal. It's crazy how good it looks.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
Especially because you can turn on like
No.
full ray tracing, which is
The
crazy.
wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be
The
done
haptic
soon.
feedbacks and adaptive
Time to
triggers
go.
are definitely a nice addition. You can feel it. Like
Wait.
each shine is a little bit feels a little
Tell me
bit
the letter
different,
from
which is
Yennefer.
cool. Like when you cast
I didn't
it in
overlook
both the
something.
haptic and the adaptive triggers.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute.
Yeah,
and
she
give
has
me the
only
letter.
had her for 2 years and it's already getting better.
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you get a bad
Must
battery,
be
but yeah, no, that's true. I've had my car. I've only replaced my
Will
car
be
like
visible.
battery once, I think, in
Nothing
7
else to
years,
guide us
6
there.
years, says 7 years.
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Oh shit! Stuffed unicorn we used as a bed once. Oh
Stuffed unicorn.
shit!
Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Well,
Back on
used to
topic.
the haptics at this
How's it
point. Thanks
look?
to riding
How
around.
far
Yeah,
behind
they're
Yennefer are we?
nice. They're nice.
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like
Dude, a
it leads
really good
towards
one
the
is
main road. Could
Ghost
be
of Tsushima
muddled there.
is a pretty good one. And then obviously Ratchet and Clank is phenomenal.
Wait, hear that?
All right, first real combat. Here we go.
Ghouls.
Okay. Let's have mud. What up? Just gonna slide this in there. What up, dude? What up, brother? Eat some bread.
Lost your nerve?
All right, I'm gonna need. I forgot how to do it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. All right. My bad. What up, Mud? How you doing? I need to get that game, and also Forbidden West, dude. Forbidden West, dude. It's Forbidden West on the PS5 is probably the best looking game there is. Not artistically, maybe, but dude, it is, whew, top notch. All right. Let me skip through all this.
Dawn?
Rat-
Skip through all that.
So,
Wait,
didn't over...
stop. What's this?
It's private.
That's
Ah,
back on.
wait.
It's nighttime now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's light him on fire. Oh, you know what else we need, dude? It's Quen. Quen is circle. Makes sense. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna die. Oh, I sheathed my sword. That's smart. Okay, I need my silver sword. Need Quen. Here we go. Oh, and lost it already. Yeah, no, dude, I'm killing it. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna die. Oh, I drink that water. There we go. Oh, your boy's gonna die. Let's just get the hell out of Dodge for a second. Remember West is on the field. I actually got a bundle with. Oh shit. That's dope. That's a good bundle. Okay, we lost it. One's gone. All right, there we go. Put him down. We'll let Vesemir do the heavy swinging around here. Who's left? Here we go. Oh, dude, that horse just kicked him. Oh, dude, someone clipped that. That horse just kicked him again. I've never seen that. Dude, in all of my time of playing this game, I have never seen
Let's go before
the
I
horse
get
just
to work.
drop kick a ghoul like that. At least not that I could think of. That's amazing. It's over here. Loot. A crystal skull. Yeah, we'll take that.
In black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Oh, it's definitely Yen. Because it was in the opening cinematic, so you know it's Yen. Alright, let's drink some water. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Whew. Okay, let's this boy's gonna take a breather here. If I remember right, there's a couple things about Death March that's a little different. Let's see if it tells me here on in the options. Let's go difficulty. It does not. None of these have any. I don't remember what the differences of Death March are. Goddamn ad. Oh, the ads, dude. I think it's on my like inventory. Here we go. How many potions? Yeah, Roach always kicks enemies. I'm just not sure how often it connects. Dude, I feel like I've never seen that. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played Witcher, to be honest with you. I used to put... I got quite a few hours in this game, but it's been a little while. I think it's weird that the things take a while to, like, load in. What do we got here? Tawny oil. So stamina regeneration. That's a good one. Oh, that could be useful. Or you just never paid it. Probably I just never paid attention, most likely. Alright. This up. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished. I don't know what that word. Severely. I would is what I was expecting it to say. But yeah, you know, you're probably right. Most likely never paid attention. The fullest extent permitted by imperial law on behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Saw Gwynleave. I take it? No, I can't. Oh, there's more ghouls down there. I'm not taking on any more ghouls. I'm good with the ghouls for the moment. Okay, let's go ahead and mount Roach. Oh, apparently, if the rumors are correct, and they are, you can now go backwards with Roach. So, pretty nice.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed. Hey-ya!
And that is just an over fancier way of saying severely. It must be. It has to be. I never heard that before. Some bread here.
It's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean?
That's it, Roach.
This place looks terrible. All those drowners I just heard? Oh, I definitely just heard some drowners. Oh yeah, there's drowners down there.
Run, Roach.
Jump with it? I forgot you could do all this stuff. grab stuff while I'm on a horse? No.
Move it.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh shit. Got a griffin. Griffin? Yeah. Thank you. I have the worst memory when it comes to trying to remember what all the things are called. Remember like 5 of them because you see them like 1,000 times. Oh shit! The old man took a blow.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
Yep. Oh, there we go. We just got it. It is Griffin.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Nah, I'll be
You
fine.
don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice,
bit of blood.
cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Just gonna see if I can rob anything from this man here real quick. Oh, like you can turn off the fisheye effect, which I actually might just do that. Hang on a second. Is that on gameplay? Yep, that's off. There we go. Oh yeah, that's better.
Whoa!
I feel like this would be a good spot to check out the difference between different graphics modes. Let's check out ray tracing here. It's pretty good. It's just the 30 FPS is definitely jarring, especially right after playing at 60 FPS. I'm sure I'd get used to it after playing it for a little while, but it definitely gets jarring. Alright, let's switch back. And as you can see, the shadows and the reflections are completely different now. Oh man, it just runs so much smoother. I won't always walk this slow either. It's just like this opening section that's really nice.
Griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. From the forest to the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
pretty game. Even before, like, I mean, so it came out in 2013?
Like crickets.
You
chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
2011.
Told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a Welshman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Then he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam.
Come on, Roach.
So, set to for some
I
drown.
think it was 2013, I think.
What did you do with it? What did the folk do? They could have sewed their back on.
Well,
Came out the same year as Fallout 4. I'm pretty sure it was 2013.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Oh, shit.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
What you say to me? Listen. Not trying to start nothing, just a couple witchers
Beg
going
your
through
pardon
the
for those thugs.
local inn.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Dude, that
Already
opening
had the
cinematic
pleasure.
was still just like
And to your kinsman Bram.
absolutely epic.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Chicken
Any
leg.
place
Oh
you
hell
got?
yeah.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
The contract? Oh yeah, dude. You know I gotta get on
Contract
that.
on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
What?
Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean he's got a point. All right, let's see what
Show
we
me
got.
what
I don't
you
know if I
got
have
behind the
any.
counter.
If we got any coin? Oh yeah, I do. Went cards? Hell yeah. Water is good. Buy all the water we can. We're gonna need that. How much are these? 50? 20? I guess we'll buy these for now. Can I sell crafting items to you? I cannot. Alright. Well, I'm not making any money here. That's too bad.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes.
But they would
dresses
at
in
least
black and
have
white,
turkey legs as an
riding in
option.
from
Those
Willoughby.
eating chicken legs just seem
And,
funny.
strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've never actually
not
seen
seen
a
nor
turkey in this
smelt
game.
such
I've
a
only ever
lady.
seen chickens.
Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
They got geese too.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
But I do know what you're saying though. Big brawly man eating these little baby chicken legs. Is that like a fish over there? Some bread?
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
I feel like the fact that we were Witchers alone drew plenty of attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than...
Yeah, no, they are little. Yeah, they are. They're definitely little. Consumables in where here? I'll put it there. Equip. There. All right. Do any alchemy right now? Let's see. Potions. Swallow. I have none of the ingredients. All right, lovely, perfect, killing it.
Harvest.
Oh, Drommel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
I just wanted to talk. So we're gonna use our Jedi mind tricks here.
Raven, woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Well, so much for not drawing attention, I suppose. Talk
Be
to him
gone!
again?
We'll not talk to you.
Oh, you just did talk to me, but yeah, sure.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits. Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in my noggin.
What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve
Oh,
around
dude,
the
I love
sun
the Gwent
before you
minigame in
comprehend
this,
these
in this,
rules.
dude. It's my favorite minigame, I think, of all time. Or game within a game, I suppose, if you will.
Assistant professor in contemporary
Hell, it's
history
so
at
popular
Oxford
they made an
Fair.
actual like spin-off Gwent.
Geralt of Rivia.
Even though I think
Witcher,
they're finally going to shut it
Witcher.
down, though.
I'm looking for a woman.
Or like the
Long
online
hair,
servers at
dressed in
least.
black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw
Yeah,
her?
a spin-off game from what
No,
I've
facts
seen.
interest
Doesn't
me,
seem
not
legit.
fairy tales.
It's not that it's. I think it's because the simplicity of the, like, Witcher 3 version of Gwent, I think is what makes it like more. It's like it's easier to pick up and just play because it's not that difficult. Kind of like Pokemon. Like anybody can kind of just pick it up and get like the basics of it.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself.
Guess
I've
that's
a
what
thirst
makes.
no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Yeah, a little bit. I think the other thing too is like I never got into it because I would have played it more if they would have made it mobile. If you could have played it on phones, I think it would have blown up. But the fact that they only made it for consoles is, I think, and like PC was an odd choice to me.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls.
Is it not on
no
Switch?
war machine has ever crumbled.
I feel like Switch would be a good spot for it too, yeah.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No,
I am.
And I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yeah, you haven't looked. Oh, I'm absolutely playing some Gwent. Absolutely. Friggin' Go ahead and throw these bad boys in there. This is all the cards I have? Oh, okay, here we go. I want two of him. Oh, excuse me. Get rid of the lower level cards. Alright. Oh, number of unit cards? Shit, I need one more. Alright. Whatever. Here we go. Good card to redraw. These are all pretty good. What if I don't want it? Cancel? Probably could have redrew one of these, to be honest with you. Probably could have. Oh, there we go. Sets the strength of close combat cards to 1 for both players. Okay. Oh, for both players. Do I have any? I'm a lot of close combat. Alright. Place on your opponent's battlefield, counts towards opponent's total, and draws 2 cards from your deck. Oh, that's kind of an interesting. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. What does this one do again? Alright, choose 1 card from your discard pile and play instantly. No heroes or special cards. Okay. And then, so this is for the front line, and this one is for the siege, which is the back line. 2 siege. I don't have anything for the middle. This sucks. All right, we're gonna start with these guys though. Put those together, then they double. Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna stomp this guy. Throw this bad boy down. Oh shit. Still have the advantage. So I'm gonna give him this and use my spy. Okay. Drop that down. Opponent passed. Oh, okay. Use this one and win the game. Or win the round, I should say. Win the round. Was that? Let's see what this one does. Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. Oh, nice. All right, let's throw this bad boy down. Got this guy. They don't have it. It's GWENT. Throw that down. Oh, it's gonna be easy win. Still got one card left. Yeah, it's easy win. You're misspelling it pretty badly. Oh, okay. Oh, that's dub right there.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Alright. Number of new cards, which can still be won from players of no particular renown or skill. 47. Caramora 1. Roleplace Invisible 1. White Orchard 6. So 6 cards to get. That's cool. It actually tells me how many cards I still have to unlock. And like, fine. That's cool. What difficulty do I have this on? Let's go to options, gameplay. Gwent difficulty is different than... Oh, see, we got to put that back on hard. That guy's going in there. And we're getting rid of you. Alright, so we got, Odim.
Looking for a woman.
Pretty sure this guy's like a...
like
a wizard.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a
Why
drink.
not?
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, he knows some shit. He knows some shit.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something,
Not
I'll
on Switch,
never
damn.
forget. Can't help it.
I mean, I just feel like it wasn't on the right platforms. I feel like that's why I didn't really do well.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Man
How
of
do
Glass.
you know Yennefer?
That'll come up later. Actually comes up in the
Master
DLC.
Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
This guy looks like this guy's face model looks a lot like definitely a missed opportunity. Like the face model of the cop from the Nomad intro.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Can't tell him
None
that
of your
though.
business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
He's got quite
What
the
do
sword
you
there
know?
next to him.
Tell
though.
me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
He knows
Thanks.
things. He's got some special
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day
powers
I'll
or
be in
something.
trouble.
I don't know. Dude.
You'll be nearby to help.
He's a cool character. You guys will see later. It'll be a long time from now, but it'll happen. All right. So, do I want any money from this guy to where I can buy the rest of my cards? Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't have the hot tub Toke machine near me though, so.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? Tis the same as any other. They tax us, acquisition, and all that. But they do keep the
But I'm
peace in
definitely
the
going
village,
to.
or grant on
Absolutely.
that.
100%.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
See that after a long time, just
Got
taking
anything
his soul.
interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Did not win any money. Okay.
Farewell.
Yeah, you can make your compass and stuff pop back up after just by using the Witcher sense. Oh, these guys want some. All right. Yeah, I suppose I am.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
You should know better than to fuck with me.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horses work in witchcraft. Get him!
Oh, well, that didn't work. I mean, it got me experience, though, so.
Too late to surrender.
There's one down.
Nice meeting you.
He just sits down. Perfect. Lovely. I didn't do anything wrong. I just knocked him out. We're good. Oh, see, there's a goose.
Looking for trouble?
There's some chickens.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk
All right.
nabbed a witchman that was hunting
So now we
him
can pretty much
so
just like free roaming around.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
But, what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from
Kings
Nazaire.
do the fighting.
So that's how it is.
Peasants
By
do the
my
building.
leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Jeez. Can I talk to him?
Good eye to you, good eye.
G'day. G'day.
Hey now.
You got a notice board.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and went himself in the morning.
See, these are the only two. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just the big ones are the only ones that are actual contracts. These are just like lore. Imperial Edict number 18 of 45. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. Fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease. And they're not doing shit. They just told them to get a shovel and take care of it. Nilfgaardian lessons, okay. We got the missing brother and Devil by the Well.
What do you say? Who taught you that?
Jetty.
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Jetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool to get us all killed.
Just like straight up, like, can you stop bumping into me, bro? Let me get over here then.
Mum, don't let us talk
Strip
to
the bark off the
strangers.
trees again.
Alright. So now, how do I... Oh, there we go. So I'm heading up here. This is where we came in. Yeah, this is like... So this is the very beginning of the game right here. With Vesemir, and then we walk through here. Literally walked from like here to here, and it was like sometime later. And it's like, okay. So you can do all or default. This is the new. Do you find it funny when the regular people try to fight you? Oh yeah, no. I mean, some of the bandits are like. I mean, it's an RPG, so obviously, if you go against a stronger bandit, then it's eat your ass beat, definitely real quick. But that's kind of cool. So this is how it used to look on the map. Just a bunch of question marks. They changed it to make it so like it's more about like exploring and checking things out, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. All right. Check about Zoltan here. I actually have no idea who this guy. Because you think everyone would know that witches are here. Yeah, right? You think they would know like I'm a witcher. Willis.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Oh, I can take a look at that.
Find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in. So
there we go. We gotta get some loot somehow.
The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
All right. So up is world map. Go to, what is it, quest? Yeah, quest. There we go. Do this bad boy here. Alright, so I gotta use my Witcher senses back here. This stuff. Footprints or something somewhere? Hang on. There they are.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Yeah,
Footprints.
Little pitter patter from a man.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Oh, sounds like the guy was drunk as shit. All right, perfect. This. I don't know if I actually need this stuff. I'm gonna grab it all. Alright, let's get back on the trail. There it is.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Fishing rod. Oh, we got a little money. Right.
Winds howling.
over this way, maybe? Oh, there we go. I see some blood. Yep. So I think this is going to be a trail right here.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a roast.
Oh, that's the contract that I have.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Lady of the well.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Don't you look at me.
You guys sell some good stuff.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked him out.
Come on, so it works.
There are drips of blood.
Oh! What did the folk do? They put the soldier's head back on.
Grab that bad boy. Gonna drop the blood right here.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Still stutters when the game saves. It's been something that's... Guess I'll just rob the house blind real quick. Perfect. Love that I can just like steal everything and not have to worry about it. I know a lot of people say that's like a bad part of the game, but it's probably my favorite, to be honest. Oh, I'm the Witcher, dude. Goddamn right you're gonna give me all their shit. Anything else for me to grab? Black magic doll, alright. Oh, here he is.
Claw marks.
I mean, unlike Skyrim. Yeah, exactly, unlike Skyrim.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
Guy's still hammered.
Do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies.
Well,
do
apparently
anything
this
for
guy
gold,
is
they will.
biased towards dwarves.
They forge
Not like
the
him.
blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in.
I'm gonna take the discount with the blacksmith over this.
I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No chance.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy.
Just KO him. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do actually is KO him.
Beat your
Yep, yeah, he's gonna try and fight me.
to a pulp.
But I can use my Jedi mind tricks.
Down. Now follow me.
Alright, let's head back, big guy.
I gotta apologize.
Looking for trouble.
Gotta go. Apologize.
Alright, follow me, drunk. Let's go.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N.
It's raining, it's
Not
pouring,
Goidemar.
and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Oh, so it auto. Okay. Perfect. It does just show up.
Adam.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
Oh, he's fucked now.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here.
Yeah, I wonder,
Just a
can I turn
trio.
on the, like, ball sight Nilfgaardian armor? I gotta turn that on. I want to see it. It's gonna be hilarious.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You
True.
know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Noise. All right, Willis,
A
what do you got?
return customer. Welcome.
Can you
Like you
craft
to
things
forge
for me?
something.
Just the warrior's leather jacket. I have nothing for. What about crafting components? Can I make any of those? That's a negative. Make some junk. Like a haft. Okay. Well, you know, it is what it is. Do I need to repair anything? No, not really. I'm pretty good. Yeah, we're doing good. See what he has
Show
for
me
sale.
what you got.
Cavalry boots. I don't have the money for this yet. He didn't give me any coin, like, at all. You gonna let me sell stuff to you, or what? This is it. Just this. I'm gonna keep that. It's rare. Well, that's unfortunate. Does he have anything I do want to buy though? Not right now. Not right off the bat, I guess.
So long.
I thought that would help me out more than it did, but you know. Go to quest, secondary. Heading this way. I head to the ransacked village. Oh, let's go down there then. Oh, I can only fast travel. Oh, that's right. How do I call my horse? Go. It's just crazy how much better the game looks now. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this game. It like auto follows stuff. Oh, I think I can sell more shit to this merchant. There we go. Like, wouldn't let me dismount for a second. Alright, Mr. Merchant.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, you're welcome,
People
buddy.
say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Half free?
Let me
Damn,
have a look
that's
at your stock.
a hell of a deal. I need to be level 4 for any of this. Okay, what do we got here, though? Worn out page Griffin decoction. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. Oh, that's kind of useful, actually. Oh, hell yeah. We got some horse armor here, too. Bigger saddlebags. That's always good. Anything I can sell to this man? Oh, excuse me. Alright, Redanian Lager. We don't need this. Because it makes me all drunk and shit. So I don't want no part of that. Same thing. Sell other to this. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Can this be dismantled? Keep all this stuff. I don't think this weighs. Yeah, none of the alchemy stuff weighs anything. I made 60. I made 25 gold. God damn, dude, I'm gonna be broke as a son of a bitch.
Take care.
Prices didn't really look like no half prices, but
Make soup out of something. But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses rotting in it.
oh yeah, I'm heading the right way.
Go on, Kazer!
What?
Take it easy.
Yeah, it is definitely atmospheric. Oh, there's something here to discover, though. Almost always something under bridges. Of course, I gotta go down on the other side. Like, no easy way. Why is there an exploding barrel right there? I don't like look at that. I forgot what it looked like underwater in this game. The only way I can see to get up is this way, which is annoying, but... Can I loot this? I have some loot here. Dead drowner. Oh, that's it. It's game time. I want to do that.
What? Lost your nerve?
I'm getting like stunned. Oh, these are level 4. Dude, I'm out of here. I don't want no part of that. Ow. Wait, I do. I want part of it. This way. I gotta go this way. I gotta get proficient with the combat again before I be doing any of that shit. Trying to take on higher leveled enemies. How do I take out my torch? There is a quick way to take the torch out, but I do not remember it. Oh, photo mode. Can I take it out? Or? Guy won't let me equip my torch for some reason. Oh, it's R1. Oh, okay. We'll figure that out. Alright, perfect. Let me get back to my horse here. Gotta pick things up. That's my bad. Those hops, dude. Those hops. Next level. Next level. Oh. What is that? That's funny. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was beaver. Alright, let's go down this side then. It makes more sense now. There we go. Perfect. Don't be swimming. Don't be swimming now.
Go.
Oh, what's up? What color are we going with, brother? You want purple? Yep. Called it. Called it. Go find. Nope, that's the wrong button. There it is. Oh, I knew it. Knew it was gonna be perps. How you doing, brother? Oh, dude, purple's one of the best colors out there. Absolutely. Oh, same, man. Same. Checking out the new next-gen update to Witcher 3. It feels good being back in the Witcher universe again.
That's it, Roach.
Alright, we go talk to this guy here.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but I guess he's mine
Dog
now.
looks pretty beat
So,
up, to be honest. Dog
Bastion
doesn't even
fought
look like
the
it
Black
has
Ones in a
hair.
battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you.
You got any plans for the day off?
Damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire.
Oh,
so I
nice,
took the
dude,
torch,
nice.
Tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
So I like to hear.
Listen.
Yeah, after I get
listen,
off
you
stream
carry
here, I'm gonna be
those
playing some
swords for more
Battlefield
than
for sure and
show.
just chilling. I gotta get
Come
some
with
food
me.
after stream,
Keep
though.
the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and
starving.
I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you.
Absolutely, I'll help out.
Been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on
Alright, so
together
he's
from there.
from Redania then. Alright, there we go. So part 1 is done.
Witchers.
You say to me, boy? I just like kill this man? I can't. I can threaten him, but I can't kill him. Alright, hang on. Let me try this again. Nope. Can't kill him. He better run. Oh, is this man dead? Oh, he's totally dead. Just take everything you have. That is a small child. Put that away real quick. Taking the local Witcher taxes here. See if there's any houses still intact that I can collect from. Oh my god. Dead bodies, children everywhere. I don't want anything from you, child. Just your stuff. I don't feel bad. I just took that my little guy, but hey, what are you gonna do? I always forget how to jump in this game. Okay, hell yeah. Gonna check your house out, see if there's they 2 arms? For what? Dead pig. So they killed the man's pig and took his life right after. It's unfortunate. Decent loot in this village. Grab that. Loot these? Oh yeah. Chillin'. There's another dead man. Alright, let's.
Come on.
That's like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Dad, you gotta get up.
How do I get my horse? Alright.
Run, Roach.
Tell me like what level these quests are. This says level 2, so I'm assuming these must be level 1. It doesn't say anything. Alright, cool, cool, cool. And wrong button. Still getting used to it. Alright, so we're gonna head back where we came from. I like the dynamic compass up in the corner is nice. Alright, well this is pretty easily the battlefield. That's for sure.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Homeboy.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The
Take all
recruits
day.
from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so
Ridiculous.
as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on.
I'm
Sooner we
not
get
big
this
on
done,
this
the better.
game. I think this is the second time. Oh, really? Dude, I love this game, man. This is one of my favorite of all time. I've spent a long time in this game. I've been waiting for this next gen update for a long time. Or I guess like at this point it's like current gen update, really. Okay, I was just doing some shakes here. I loot a horse? How do I loot a horse? Oh, at some point, I highly recommend giving this game. I mean, it's long though. I mean, it depends. I mean, you can beeline the main story though, and it only takes you like probably 35 hours maybe. Around, collect every last little bit of loot. Dude, I don't know why I keep thinking the jump button is triangle like it's Fallout or something. You. Alright, well that was a tremendous amount of loot. Let's go ahead and just jump this. Nope. All of this loot is useless beyond just like selling it to a merchant. Doing this? The combat's not bad once you get it down. It's definitely not great, though. Are you healing right now? I don't know if Homeboy can die. I don't remember if NPCs can die in this game. Oh, we took a hit. Oh, he got me. I don't think he can die, but he might be able to. I actually don't remember. Should be able to loot these ghouls. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for a little flower on a shield. I have not seen yet. A lot of...
You want those ghouls to eat me alive? Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me!
I don't see any ghouls. What are you talking about? There it is.
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
I found one.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
They're all neighbors' sons? What it's starting to feel like.
Come on,
Oh, yeah, it's got the little flower on the shield.
Bastion, boy?
Examine this, please.
Still nothing.
That him?
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't look anything like him.
Look, I don't know what the guy looks like.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
There he is. Burned alive.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Oh, there more?
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Where are we going? Where's the dog? Oh, there it is.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop!
Oh, Nuggy Nugs with the lurk. Thank you, brother.
It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Brother's right. It's too risky. Not for him. Bastion be dead. I mean, you got to repay the man's kindness.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward, and the gods protect you.
$25 crowns. Wow, thanks, brother. It's not much at all. It's not much at all.
Had me scared, brother. Thought I'd need to bury you next to the parents.
All right. I think I am going to go and send it out. I just wanted to do a short stream. Check this out. Had the first impressions with you guys today, which was a lot of fun. Oh, let's see here. Go ahead and change that up. Oh, wrong button. Go ahead and close that down. Music back on. All right, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to send a raid on to Ryzar because I haven't been able to raid him in a long time. So we're going to give Ryzar a raid. And as always, my friends, I appreciate you coming by. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm actually going to probably try and go live later tonight with Battlefield like I typically do. As always, my friends, though, stay safe, stay healthy, stay sexy. And go make some average plays for your boy. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm over. I'm out. Deuces, y'all.